am the mighty Silver Surfer. Oh yeah, well I'm the Flash and I'm gonna beat you up. Get out of my town, my lord will eat your entire planet. Not if I have anything to do about it. I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. It's okay, I don't like being mean either. Do you want to get some ice cream? Will you marry me?
Hi, and welcome back to another exciting edition of the Comic Blender. You might recognize this guy. This is the good old Captain Brewski over here. Big exciting week this week. Lots to talk about, lots to cover. We're kind of just going to jump into it. There was a lot of action-packed titles. So we're going to do the old top 5 for the week. Bruce, can you kick us off with number 5?
Number 5 was Justice League of America number 5. It's a great title with a little bit of action with Solomon Grundy. Now, if you read number 4, you see that Solomon Grundy has come back, and he's a little bit more articulate. He's well put together. He's wearing a suit, he's got his hair slicked back, he's talking real nice. And in this comic, he explains why that is. There's also dealing with Amazo being in the Red Tornado armor, the Red Tornado robot. Now, there's a little problem with that because he has still some of Red Tornado's memories. And I really like this because the way they did the Red Tornado's memories, when they show Amazo thinking, they did it like they just took old panels from some of the old comics with Red Tornado and Amazo.
That was sweet.
And just compiled that together. That was really cool. So, Brad Meltzer once again supplies us with an amazing writing. It's a great story for just the one book, and it was all around good book.
Sweet. So yeah, I was a little behind on that one. I had to read number 4 just a couple days ago, but I'm excited to pick that one up. It sounds good. It looks good. Solomon Grundy always a sweet dude.
Sweet dude.
Number 4, there was a lot of Marvel stuff coming out this week that I was really anticipating, but I'm going to try something new. This is a new title that I'm actually interested in getting into. It's Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes. This is number 25. Mr. Mark Waid is writing for this one, and we have, what's his dude's name? Barry Kitson doing the pencils on this. And this is a tough one to just jump into because the Legion is such an expansive group of characters that they use, a good solid group of them typically, and then they throw little side characters in there from time to time. This one actually involved a great deal of the characters. It looks like the Legion has been taken over by some rogue legionaries, and I believe they're calling themselves the Wanderers. This broad name of a white witch has basically entrapped them in their little hangout, their headquarters, whatever. Forgive me, I'm new to the group, so I don't know what that one's called. I know you guys know. Basically what it is they don't even know that they've been entrapped in this. What they said, she partitioned the legionaries in small groups throughout the building, and most of them didn't even realize it until way later. They were just involved with their daily activities, whatever they were dealing with. They didn't even realize it for a while, and soon they find out, and they put their powers together and use them to help them escape from this the partitioning, So once they finally do get out, they come face to face with the Wanderers, and it's just action from that point on. I mean, you get to see some sweet Supergirl action going on in this, and there's a lot of cool, fun fighting, and it looks like there's going to keep going on with some good storylines. Mark Waid is capital, so I look forward to more of that. What's the number 3?
Number 3 is The Killer. This is the part 2. The first one came out a little while ago, and the writer's Matt and his assistant in comic mastery, Luke Jacobman, once again present us with an amazingly put together comic. The art is this. It varies a lot. It goes from really detailed drawings to almost suggestive in points, whereas there's very little detail, and it's really cool because it doesn't. Sometimes the art varies from page to page, but this one it varies from cell to cell, and the story is really good. It deals with. This one has a theme of sort of dealing with the killer's hits that didn't go according to plan per se. There's some disturbances, so he's off to Paris to perform another job, and along the way he tells you these stories about stuff that didn't go the right way.
Sweet.
So, it's really good, really
And
good.
that's what's always fun about indie books is you get so burnt out and tired of reading the typical titles over and over again, which are usually good, but sometimes you just need something a little different. So, I've been hearing good things about The Killer, and it looks like it's going to be trucking along pretty well.
Definitely pick that one up. What did you get for number 2?
Number 2, every time this comes out, I'm always interested in this, and I'm always loving it. No, it's not The Flash, the fastest man alive. It's Justice, number 9. Jim Krueger and Alex Ross are working on the story together on this one, and as well Alex Ross tackling the art, obviously, and that's one of the biggest things about this book. Is it's such a beautiful,
amazing artist.
It's always nice and pretty. As you've seen before, Brainiac has been controlling many people, including heroes, with micro robots, and they're able to compromise any armor or clothing that any hero or anybody that they're needing to infiltrate to control. Well, they have that ability to control them easily. Now that Green Lantern has come back from his ring prison, the JLA are ready to strike back, and the first target that they set their eyes on is Gorilla Grodd with his mind control and his abilities. Before they even get to, duke him down, the Marvel family comes down and starts whooping on Shazam, and that was just sweet, dude. Action, all the way through the book. Later on, you get to see a face change in the JLA. And, I just don't want to give too much away, but again, action. And like I said, Justice is always a prime pick to check out. So,
if you haven't started reading Justice, I suggest picking it up.
Yeah. If you haven't started yet, you might want to wait for the trades.
Yeah, trades. Start to finish, they're all great books too.
Yeah. So actually, we got to come down to number 1. Number 1.
The numero uno of the week.
And and this is what I've been saying all along, is this is something that's just a little bit better than the Civil War stuff, and it's Annihilation. Annihilation number 5 came out today. Keith Griffin is writing, and Andrea DeVito is still tackling the art, and she's doing a really good job on that. So, it's awesome. I mean, what's your take on this one, dude?
I have no idea. So much to be said, but
yeah.
Just don't want to give it away. If you haven't read it, man, just read it. It's amazing. Ronin's kicking butt. Drax is kicking butt. Everybody's just taking.
Well, as you know, if you've been reading this before, Drax has appeared to have killed Thanos in the last issue. There was a heart being ripped out on that one, and Thanos was actually trying to free Galactus in order to stop the Annihilation wave and stop the Nihilists from doing what he was going to be doing, And true to form, Annihilation continues to be action-packed. Apparently, no one dies in the Marvel Universe. And Supergirl is no exception to this unspoken law there. He and Ronin wreck face on the Kree Empire, and that just continues to be powerful read. And it was a lot of fun. So, again, that's not something that you want to be passing up. Annihilation. That much better than Civil War. So that's our top 5. I'm pretty sure that once you make your way to the comic shop, blah blah blah, you're going to be seeing a lot of sweet titles this week. But a lot of cool covers. But this is our favorite. This one this week was awesome. Check this one out. See, Layfield, that's how you do it.
That is
like Joe Mad.
Sweet.
That's how you're supposed to draw.
That's how
That was beautiful,
I
man.
wish I could draw like that.
Yeah, I know. Next week, a lot of stuff is coming out, and we got to tell you about a couple of them that we thought were sweet. Well, it's about the same size about this week.
Yeah,
So
it's good size. It's good size. It's good stuff this week, so it should be good stuff.
we're gonna tell you 4 out of the abundance of comics that are coming out next week. So, what was your first one?
First pick for next week is Civil War Frontline number 10.
Awesome.
Frontline's been real good.
Yeah,
Good.
definitely.
Been anticipating this one for a while now, so we'll see what happens.
It's actually been the most popular tie-in
Yeah.
so far in this whole series. So
Yeah.
it's been awesome. I'm just gonna go straight up with Civil War number 6, man. Those haven't disappointed me yet.
Oh,
I don't
man.
see it happening now. So, I mean, you've read number 5 and before. I mean, come on,
Second
how
to
can I
last
not pick
issue.
that? Almost, yeah. We're almost done with that.
Almost done.
Almost done.
It's gonna get good. My next pick is All-Star Superman number 6.